Assalamu alaikum, friends. How are you all? I hope and believe that you are all well, wherever you are in the country and abroad. A new horizon in the communication system of Bangladesh has been opened due to the welfare of the Metro Rail. The Metro Rail has already reached from Matara to Shapla, Chatter and Motijil. If the remaining projects going to Kamalapur are implemented, then the Metro Rail will be a blessing for the communication system of Bangladesh. In today's episode, we will present you with an autopsy report on the Metro Rail in general. I hope that if you like the video, you will like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. Why wait any longer to go to Kamalapur by Metro Rail? This is a setback in appointing contractors without an open tender. The Indian contracting company has proposed a bid more than twice the estimate. After appointing a new contractor, it may take 2 years for the Metro Rail to go to Kamalapur. Dhaka residents are waiting to travel to Kamalapur by Metro Rail. The Metro Rail was supposed to be launched in the extended section from Motijil to Kamalapur next month. However, it is being delayed. Due to the contractor's high bid, there is uncertainty about the launch of this 1.25 kilometer route next year as well. Metro Rail project sources said that there has been a problem in appointing a contractor. Without an open tender, the bid proposed by Indian contractor Larsen & Toubro is more than double the estimate. The interim government is not interested in getting the work done at such a high price. In this situation, instructions have been given to accept proposals from alternative contractors or invite new tenders. Concerned people say that the progress of the physical work of the Motijil-Kamalapur section, i.e. the construction of the flyover and the station in Kamalapur, is very slow. On the other hand, the contractor for other works electromechanical, including the installation of the railway line, electrical and signaling systems, has not yet been appointed after investigating the complications in appointing contractors. It was learned that the then Awami League government had taken the initiative to implement the work of the extended section from Motijil to Kamalapur by using contractors working on the Motijil section instead of inviting separate tenders. In this case, it was considered as additional work variation. The then government appointed contractors for the physical work. Apart from this, they tried for about a year to appoint Indian contractors for other works, including the installation of railway lines, electrical and signaling systems. However, they were unsuccessful. After the fall of the Awami League government on August 5th last year in the mass uprising, the issue of the contractor's higher bid came to the fore. The decision to extend the Metro Rail to Kamalapur was taken. In 2022, the contractor was appointed for the construction of the flyover and station in Kamalapur in the following year, 2023. According to the agreement, the work was supposed to be completed in June this year. However, due to the slow pace of work, the period has been extended until next December. According to the estimates given by the concerned persons, the progress of the physical work of the section from Motijil to Kamalapur till last April is 50.97%, according to the projection. 5 lakh passengers are supposed to be transported daily from Matara to Motijil. However, currently more than 4 lakh passengers travel on the Metro Rail every day. If the extended section is opened up to Kamalapur, the daily passenger number is expected to increase to 677,000. The longer the extended section is opened, the more opportunities for additional passenger transport will be lost. The suffering of regular passengers on that route will also be prolonged due to traffic congestion. Many long-distance train passengers at Kamalapur railway station also travel. In this way, if the Metro Rail is opened up to Kamalapur, the travel of train passengers and people from nearby offices and businesses would be easier. Dhaka Mass Transit Company Limited DMTCL is responsible for the construction and operation of the Metro Rail in Dhaka. A source in the organization said that it will take at least 1.5 years to complete the railway line. Electrical and signaling systems and other works, regardless of whether a new contractor is appointed or the Indian company is given the responsibility, it may take 2 years for the Metro Rail to go to Kamalapur. However, during this time, the physical work, that is, the construction of the station and flyover, will be completed. However, they will remain unused. The contractor is asking for more than double the Work on the Montijo-Kamalapur route of the Metro Rail has been divided into two parts packages. The physical part includes the flyover and the construction of the station in Kamalapur. 7 other types of work will have to be done to run the train. They are the railway line, elevator, escalator, monitor, installation of outer doors, along with the train doors, signaling system, and automatic fare collection equipment. In addition, there is the installation of the power system, including substations for running the train and the station building. These works have been brought under one package. However, no new rails or coaches are required for this part, because the 24 sets have already been imported. DMTCL sources said that the line, electrical and signaling system, and other works on the section from Atara to Motagil were jointly carried out by Marubeni Corporation of Japan and Larsen & Toubro of India. The previous Awami League government took the initiative to get the work of the extended section done by the same contractor. At that time, it was said that if the work is not done by the same company, coordination with the Atara-Motagil section will be complicated. However, experts believe that there is no real basis for such a statement. According to the sources, Larsen and Toubro showed interest in doing the line, electrical and signaling system, and other works in the Kamalapur section. Alone, without Marubeni Corporation, they were invited to submit their bids. After almost a year, they submitted their bids in July last year. Their proposed bid was TK 645 crore. However, the project authorities had allocated TK 274 crore for this work. When Larsen and Toubro submitted the bid, there was a student public movement going on in the country. As a result, the Awami League government could not approve it. After the interim government took office in September last year, the issue was raised in the DMTCL Board of Directors meeting. The Board of Directors did not show interest in appointing a contractor at an additional cost and urged them to reduce the cost. After that, the project authorities negotiated with the Indian contractor 3 times. Larsen and Toubro finally proposed a final bid of TK 590 crore. However, that was more than double the estimated cost. At the end of last April, the DMTCL sought instructions on this matter in the Board of Directors meeting. The board said to accept proposals from alternative contractors or invite new tenders. Thailand-based Itelti Development Public Company is doing the physical work of the section from Motagil to Kamalapur. A contract worth TK 511 crore has been signed with them. They have taken McDonald Steel of Bangladesh as a partner. The Itelti company has also done the physical work of the section from Uttara to Agargan. Apart from this, Japan's Tekken and Sumitomo Mitsui Corporation did the physical work from Agargan to Motagil. The project authorities had also invited bids from them for the physical work of the extended section of Kamalapur. Although the physical work of the Kamalapur section was not through open tender, there was competition as multiple companies submitted bids. But since Larsen and Toubro is the only bidder for the railway line, electrical and signaling systems, and other work packages, the issue of high costs has come to the fore. Basically, contractors cannot be appointed in this way without competition. They are discussing the matter with the lending agency, JICA. A new tender will be invited. Suggestions for appointing contractors. Through open tender, the Atara to Agargan section of the Metro Rail was launched. On December 28, 2022, the Agargan to Motagil section was launched on November 4, 2023, and the project proposal sets the time for the launch of the Metro Rail to Kamalapur as next. June, the official name of the Metro Rail from Atara to Kamalapur is MRT. Line 26. The distance from Atara to Motagil is 20.1 kilometers. The distance to Kamalapur is 21.26 kilometers. That is, the distance of the extended section is 1.16 kilometers. The number of stations from Atara to Kamalapur is 17. The cost of the Metro Rail project at the time of approval in 2012 was 21,985 crore taka. The current cost stands at 33,472 crore taka. A loan of 19,718 crore taka has been taken from Japan's International Development Cooperation Agency, JICA.MD, Hadutsuman. one of the members of the board of directors of DMTCL and a professor of the Civil Engineering Department of Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology, BUET, told Prathamallo that the entire metro rail project and the physical work of the Motogil to Kamalapur section have already been delayed. Even if it is delayed a little more, a new contractor should be appointed through open tender. As a reason for this, he said that Larsen and Toubro's bid seemed high to him too. Even a taka of public tax can be saved. That should be tried. I am leaving today with the wishes of everyone. Allah Hafiz.